The topic of our today's class is loci. The topic is from Mathematics Syllabus 4024. The learning objective of this topic given in the CI syllabus are the students are able to identify the locus of a set of points that are at a given distance t from a given point O. So basically in this chapter we will draw four types of locus. So the first locus is locus of a point. The second one is at a given distance t from a given straight line. So the second locus is locus of a straight line. Then equidistant from 2 points. So in this case we will draw a locus of 2 given points. The last and the fourth locus is equidistant from 2 given intersecting straight lines. So here in this case we will have 2 intersecting lines and then we will construct a locus of those 2 intersecting lines. Then the locus of a set of points that satisfy the above condition using a compass, ruler and protractor. So we will construct all the locus by using compass, ruler and protractor. Similarly, a triangle given any 3 sides angles using a ruler, compass and protractor. So in the start of the question, maybe they will ask us to construct a triangle. So first we will construct triangle. Either 3 sides will be given in the question, or 2 sides and 1 angle will be given in the question, or 1 side or 2 angles will be given in the question. So first we will complete triangle by using ruler, compass and protractor. After that, what is loci? Basically, the loci means a locus, loci is the plural, is a collection of points which share a property. So here we will find the collection of points which share that property. For example, the circumference of a circle is the locus of all points in 2D that are the same distance from a particular point, the center. So we know that if we have a circle, so on the circumference of a circle, all points will be equidistant from the center of the circle, because when we construct circle, if this radius of the circle is 2 cm, then on the circumference, if we have infinite points, then all those points are 2 cm from center of the circle. Then we have our first locus. Our first locus is locus of a point. So whenever we construct the locus of a point, so the learning objective is at a given distance t from a given point. So if we have a single point, how we will construct the locus? The locus is a circle with center A and radius d centimeter. Remember, the measurement will be given in the question. Okay, we will draw a circle of the given radius or the given measurement. Okay, on a particular point A or C or D, whatever the point is given. For example, describe the locus of a point P which moves in a plane so that it is always 4 cm from a fixed point O in the plane. So it means the locus is a circle with center O and radius 4 cm. So basically what we will do, we will open our compass 4 cm, keep it on point O and draw a circle. When we draw a circle, so on the circumference of a circle, all these points will be equidistant from the center of the circle, or we can say all these points are 4 cm from the center of the circle. So locus of a single point is circle and the measurement will be given in the question. Then we have the second locus. The second locus is locus of a fixed line. So when we have locus of a fixed line at a given distance t from a given straight line, so the locus is a pair of lines parallel to the given line AB at a distance d centimeter from AB. So in this type of condition, what we will construct? We will construct 2 parallel lines. Again, the measurement will be given in the question. Okay. How we will construct parallel lines? So if we have a question, for example, describe the locus of a point Q which moves in a plane so that it is always 5 cm from a given straight line L. So the locus is a pair of lines parallel to the given line L at a distance 5 centimeter from it. So for example, if we have this line L, okay, and we will draw the parallel lines of this line. So how we will do, we will take our ruler, keep it on this point and mark 5 centimeter above one point. Similarly, from both corners, we will mark 2 points above and similarly 2 points below. And then we will join these points by means of straight lines. So this is how we will construct parallel lines. Then the third locus is locus of 2 points. When we have to draw a locus of 2 points, so remember they will just ask to draw a locus equidistant from 2 given points. Like here on screen you can see that here we have 2 points A and B. The locus is a perpendicular bisector of the line AB. So whenever we have 2 points, we will draw a perpendicular bisector. Remember, the measurement will not be given in the question for the perpendicular bisector. We will open our compass more than half of the line and mark arcs from both points above and below of the line. And then we will join these arcs, intersecting point of these arcs, by means of a straight line. So, as here we have an example, 2 points A and B are 7.5 centimeter apart. Draw the locus of a point P equidistant from A and B. So in this condition, we will draw a perpendicular bisector of the line AB. As A and B are 7.5 centimeter apart, so we will open our compass more than half of this line. So if half of the line is 3.75, then we will open our compass more than 3.75. It can be 4 centimeter, it can be 4.55, 5.56, 6.5, 7. Okay. Till 7 we can open our compass. From both points we will keep it, mark arc above and below, and then draw a straight line passing through the intersecting of these arcs. Again, I am repeating that for perpendicular bisector, we will open our compass more than half of the line. Now the last locus is locus of 2 intersecting lines. When we construct the locus of 2 intersecting lines, again they will not give any measurement, they will just ask to draw a locus of 2 intersecting lines equidistant from 2 given intersecting lines. So as you can see, these two are intersecting line and the common point is here. Okay, so the locus is the angle bisector of angle between the 2 intersecting lines. So we have the angle in between these 2 lines. So we will draw the angle bisector of this angle. How we will draw the perpendicular bisector? For perpendicular bisector, we will open our compass 3 centimeter. In all the cases of angle bisector, we can open compass 3 centimeter. Open compass 3 centimeter and then construct the angle bisector. For example, here we have an example. Draw 2 intersecting lines L and M. Draw the locus of a point P which moves such that it is equidistant from L and M. The locus is the angle bisector of the angle between the 2 intersecting lines. So here we have 2 intersecting lines L and M, and these two are intersecting on this common point. Okay. So how we will construct the angle bisector? We will open our compass 3 centimeter, keep it on this point and mark an arc like this. And similarly from these 2 points we will mark arc in the center and then draw the line from this common point passing through the intersecting of these 2 arcs. This is how we will construct the angle bisector. Okay. So for the construction of circle, perpendicular bisector, angle bisector and parallel lines, you can watch more questions of exercise 4B which I have already uploaded on the channel. So when you watch those video tutorials, you will understand that how we will construct angle bisector, perpendicular bisector, parallel lines and circle. Okay. So I am repeating, the locus of a single point is circle. Locus of a fixed line is parallel lines. Locus of 2 points is perpendicular bisector. Locus of 2 intersecting lines is an angle bisector on the common point. I hope you have understood this. Thank you so much.